Alrighty then, we are here for another chapter of DanDaDan, this time chapter 141, chapter title, Eaten Too Many Treats. Alright, let's open that chapter. Alright, we got, no, wait, looks like we're finally got what's going on outside the game now, back with, everyone else, Okarun and everyone, all these, high schoolers, basically. All right. Yeah. So it's shot from outside. We're going into the board game. Says someone. If this is a game, says one of them. It's unclear as speaking. Probably the one they're all looking at, if I had to guess. But yeah. Then it'll be easier to beat if we all work together. After that girl went in, Zuma didn't come out, which must mean that the two of them are making their way through it together. And then Gurun says, "Hold on, please. This is cursed. This is a cursed object, right?" I think goes on to say, "I just don't know. Think it's going to be that easy." Oh, and I got a shot of Grandma for some reason. Is she here? No, no, she's not. But we got a shot of the Grandma, and Ogryn's continuing to talk. Um, I can call a spirit medium. I know right now. Could you please wait at least that long? Ain't that girl important to you? Asks the guy who was talking about going into the game. And yet you're just going to sit on your ass? It looks like there's. Oh no, that's just. Who did the translations? Never mind. Um. Uh. And then the guy who was talking about going into the game goes on to say on the next page. Everyone here is cool. Dot 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 with putting their own lives on the line for the sake of their friends. No matter how scared we are, we ain't gonna run from an enemy that's right in front of us. And the rare shot of Okarun's fist clenched, like the Arthur meme. Okay. Um, I'm telling you to calm down, says Okarun. I'm gonna shut off Momo. And then, next page we got Okarun looking intense. And he's saying, if we fail, da 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 da, we won't be saving anyone, will we? And then the high schooler is talking about going in, responds with, and if we drag our feet, da 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 da, we may end up being too late. I get where you're coming from, so don't. So wait, I get where you're coming from. Dot 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 dot. So do what you want. But we would. But so will we. All right, says the high schooler. Um. Okay. Don't know who's talking, but it says, "Get ready, everyone, gather around." I'm guessing this is a high schooler. And then we got a shot of Ogroon and the um crazy guy who was in the board game for a long time, and then another shot of the crazy guy and Okarun, but then now Okarun's transforming into his Turbo Granny form, I guess. And then he's dashing. I don't know where he's dashing, but he's dashing. And back in the board game now with Momo saying, "I'm practically dot dot dot." I guess that's her inner thoughts. Maybe Okarun's inner thoughts. I don't know. At my limit too. And there's a shot of some tower. Oh, next page we got some kind of Medusa-looking monster. giant Medusa-looking monster climbing the tower after them, and they're trying to climb the tower to get away from the Medusa monster. All right, and it looks like uh yeah, it looks like they both ate the donuts, so now they both got spring legs and they're like jumping up the tower essentially. Um, and grabbing ledges and climbing up as they go. Um, yeah, it's like a Medusa monster, but it's like a snake body with snake hair. And then there's another arm. There's like a third arm it has. I don't understand why it has a third arm. Potentially even more. Okay, Momo says, Zuma, has your spiritual power recovered yet? Not yet, says, Zuma. Should we try more treats? He asks. Don't we have anything that can help take it down? Momo says, we've tried all of them. Um, yeah, it looks like the Medusa monster just has multiple arms on her snake body, which I guess technically makes it not a snake body because it has arms. Okay. Um, it's too hard, Suzuma. It's a stone monster. Stone. Oh yeah. It's got Medusa powers with turning stuff to stone. Yeah. Momo said that, by the way. We got a shot of the card with the one with the sword and shield. Um, the one called Carmine. Um, and I don't know who's speaking here, but it says even the Dark Knight's sword didn't make a scratch. Uh, take this, says Zuma, as it got a flashback of him attempting to attack it with the swords. Momo's also there attacking with the swords. So I guess this Medusa thing is stone itself. Instead of turning stuff to stone, it's just stone itself, I guess. Okay. Um, alright. Looks like we got out of the candy region because I don't see any candy related stuff now. So it might have been just that one section they were in before that had candy. Right, Zuma says, I can see the peak. He's referring to the top of the tower. At this rate, we're gonna get Eatin. I know that says Momo. Also, we got a big zoomed out shot of the tower with them climbing the the snake Medusa monster. Um, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're like 5 jumps from the top, basically. Um, all right. Well, depending on how high one jump gets them, if a jump from those donut legs gets them up like two rungs at a time, then I guess it'd be less. But yeah. Okay, Zuma's looking down at the Medusa monster saying, with Momo too. What if we just jump and run for it? We still got marshmallow, right? Um, if we eat some marshmallow, then we won't die when we land. All right. Momo says wait, and she throws some kind of I'm gonna describe it as a Yoshi cookie because that's the only place I've ever seen this kind of cookie before is that Yoshi cookie game. It's the one with uh like two black squares, two white squares. It's like a checker pattern. I've only ever seen this kind of cookie in Yoshi cookie game. She throws that. Looks like she throws it in the mouth of the snake monster. There's a chomp sound effect, so I guess it ate the cookie. All right, and then Zuma says crap. So it just eat us in midair. There's nowhere for us to run. We've got to take it down. So what they confirmed is essentially that it will react to them jumping and just eat them. All right. Momo is noticing something or surprised or something. And, its color changed. Oh, I mean, in black and white, so I can't tell, but I'll take your word for it. Evidently, the cookie had an effect on it. And she's going through her bag of snacks, I guess. And saying, "Oh, triple exclamation point." She's also still wearing Zuma's pants, but evidently. Um, we haven't tried this one yet. It says Spice-A-Rama, hot chili flavored. Okay. But didn't you come into the game with those? Says Zuma. It's not like the treats themselves come with powers, responds Momo. We've got to try whatever we can. She takes a bite of one of the chips. Spicy yum. And now she's breathing fire. Alright. Zuma says, "Whoa, for real. Awesome. Let me have some too." Bwahaha, says Momo. "Prepare to be engulfed by my flames." And then they both breathe fire on the snake monster. And they both say spicy. I don't know why they're saying spicy, but yeah. You know, they both blast it with some fire, and the next panel it's engulfed in flames, and it looks very unaffected, to be honest. It's still just holding on. All right, we got they're eating another donut now. Their mom was saying it didn't phase it at all. Donuts. And they both eat the donuts and they continue jumping. Looks like it's destroying the tower at this point. There's rubble behind them as they're jumping. Um. The next page. That's Zuma speaking. Can't go much higher. We're done for. Yeah, they're almost at the top now. They're like two from the what? Yeah, two jumps from the top. Yeah, or maybe one jump depending. Again, I don't know how high they're getting on off these jumps, but Momo tosses a candy, says, "Eat this. It's a hard candy. Um, possibly caramel. I don't know." She tosses it. No, that's way ahead. I'm getting ahead of myself. She's going through her bag. Says, "Hang on a sec." She pulls out the hard candy. "There's something we still haven't tried." And now she tosses the hard candy. It says, "Eat this." All right, and it does eat this. This is the one where it gets all slimy and sticky, so it probably can't climb now. And they're looking at it turning all sticky. And they have a triple exclamation point. I knew it, says Momo. Its body turned to candy. Oh, yeah, you can probably now melt it with the fire. It hit me when its color changed before, says Momo. Um, and we got a shot of the Nom Nom Bongo, the chef card. Um, with the Medusa snake monster in the background, and yeah, so it hit me when its color changed before. This card doesn't just apply to us; it also grants its powers to any monster we make eat the treats. All right. Zuma here. And she's handing him the bag of spicy chips, and then Zuma says, "Right." as he grabs the bag of chips. All right, and then both breathing fire on the now candy-eyed snake monster. Spicy yum. Again, I don't know why they have to say it's spicy to activate the powers, but sure, why not? They both breathe another fire ball onto the snake monster. Yes, and then Momo says yes as it's melting in the fires. It's melting, says Zuma. It's melting, he says again. And then Zuma says, hey, it's trying to run away. Oh, yeah, it's starting to climb down the tower. But it's all sticky and slow. And now I got a shot at the night card. So I guess they're activating the night powers. Right, yeah, so they activate the night powers and they basically jump down. Well, Momo activates the night power. She jumps down. Looks like she cuts off its head, essentially. You're not going anywhere, jackass, she says as she cuts off its head. Very cool looking picture here, too. They're cutting off its head. There's like flames. And yeah, Zuma's still breathing flames as she's cutting it. Got little bits of the snake hair coming off. Yeah, very cool. All right, and then that's the end of the chapter. Very cool. Defeated yet another of these monsters. Presumably there's one more, if I'm understanding how the little contract thing, whatever it is, works. Very cool. All right. End of recording.